So I'm in the Astute Games booth with both the game designer and the runner of the company here. I think it's a company we don't know about, and it's a game we don't know about. The game is Dabong. It's a card game that we just were told has been in development for quite a long time here and draws on elements from many different classic card games. So Blaine Moore is the designer, and we're going to actually find out about Dabong from Blaine.
Yeah, I'm a co-inventor along with my friends Jim Langland and Bill Eberly, and we invented the game starting around 2004. We've been refining it ever since. It's the ultimate card game because it combines conventional rules along with a whole bunch of unique rules. And so we love the fact that it's open source, and it's one of these things where people can add their own rules, take out what they don't like, and that's really the way it started.
Much like many classic card games, you go to different areas of the country.
That's right.
They have their own sort of house rules. Is that what you mean?
Exactly right.
So in terms of the complement of the cards, it looks sort of like a traditional deck of cards in that we have the different suits and numbers, but the suits aren't traditional suits.
Not traditional at all. They're based on the earth elements, earth, air, fire, and water. And it's a real snazzy design that John, I'm sure, can tell you a lot more about. Astute was really instrumental in getting that design element out there. So,
in terms of just the process of play or the object of the game, give us a little hint about how the game is played.
The object is to get rid of your cards and proclaim Dabong. The dealer deals 8 cards, and the play goes to the left of the dealer. You're following suit or value, and you're looking at additions and subtractions on the up card. That's the basic beginner level rule.
But it has multiple levels of play, right? Is there beginner and advanced?
Intermediate and advanced,
okay.
Yeah. And when you get to intermediate, you start adding poker and blackjack, for example, along with Crazy Eights, Uno, a lot of the traditional games we grew up playing. And then when you get to the master level, it has a bunch of unique rules like self-mirror, 3 6s is a play, 3 7s is a play. Gets out into the stratosphere when it comes to rules.
How long does the average game take to play?
It's in the range of minutes. It's not something you're going to sit down and play for hours at a time. And what we typically do is play until someone wins 4 games.
Okay.
So that will be a set. So if you're 2 persons playing, then it's best of 7.
Great. Well, in terms of the company, Astute Games here, is this the first game that you've published?
It is, yes.
How long has the company been around?
We launched Astute Games back last June, so we're just over a year now. And I met Blaine several years back and played Dabong with a standard deck of cards, and identified immediately this could be a success if we could customize the deck to make it easier for people to learn the rules.
Okay. In terms of the overall direction you think your company is going to go, are you going to be a card game company, card and board game? What kind of future do you see for Astute Games?
We would like to be games and even branch into the toys a little bit.
Okay.
So as we get this, bigger and bigger, we'll be able to use some of the proceeds to launch different products. We're thinking of a product that has to do with something lighting up that you might be able to shoot through the air. So that's all I'll say about that.
Okay.
And we've got some other card game ideas as well. But as a new company, we're testing out the water, learning about the industry, and using this as an opportunity to grow and get our name out there.
So it sounds like you've been to Toy Fair this year, and now you're here at GenCon. How's the response been to Dabong so far?
Oh, it's been great. We're signing people up on our Facebook page, Dabong, and we're selling a lot of copies of the game, and more importantly, we're just making a lot of fans of the game and teaching a lot of people how to play.
Well, I do have to ask before we go here, what's the deal with Dabong? How did the name, the actual name, come about here?
It's a city in Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did the city in Malaysia, how does it relate to the card game?
Well, one of the co-inventors, Bill Eberly, grew up in Southeast Asia.
Oh,
and so he's got a connection there geographically.
So it's more straightforward than
it's
one
much more
might
straightforward than we do get questions about that, and there's no sort of nefarious connection there. It's just a town in Malaysia.
Cool. Well, if people want to find out more about Dabong or Astute Games, where could they go to find out more information?
They can go to our website, www.astute-games.com, or go to our Facebook page, Dabong.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for your time, and best of luck here at the convention.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much.